everybody. Come on in.
Good
Listen, let me
evening.
scoot in. Let me scoot in. Come one, come all. Come
Big come small.
come big, come small. Hey everybody. We're live everywhere. Hey boo.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to each and every one of you guys. It is so good to see you. It feels like it's been forever. Speaking of Sunday, how many more sleeps? How many more sleeps do we have between now and the virtual event?
Oh, girl.
How many more weeks?
Let's see. One, two. We have 3 weeks. So 21
3 weeks.
sleeps, I guess, or 20 sleeps, 19 sleeps, because it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry, I'm being quite rude. I haven't even said who we are or what we do. For those of you guys who are finding this video and you have no idea who we are or where you found yourself, I am Candy Sincerity Johnson.
And I am Sean Johnson.
Together we do a whole lot of things, but what we have become known for in this season is our transparency as it relates to our splitting of the ways, our parting of the ways, our self-published book, where we just literally told all of our business, girl.
Yes, we did.
We sat down at the table, we outlined it, we detailed it, we went over it and over it and over it. We both produced receipts and we just literally told all of our business. Why would somebody do something like that, you may ask? That's a very good question.
It is a good question.
The question that we often get is, why would somebody do something like that? And the answer is because not only were we instructed to do it based on our faith, but we were also led to do it to help somebody else from going down this same path. And so we were obedient. And the people who have been reading the book have been saying, my, what a story it is that you tell.
Yes.
Huh? What a story it is that you tell. Did you want to say some hellos?
Yes, so give me just 1 second, and there we go. So let's see. Hello, Miss Monica. Two Monicas, Monica H and Monica B. Hey, Miss Dorinda.
Yes.
Hey, Carla, Cherie, Dawn, Debbie, Kia, Sagana, Sherry, Crystal, Angelita, Cece, and the list goes on. Hello, best friends.
Hey everybody, so good to see you. Did you want to say hi to some of the other best friends?
Yes,
as well?
so Miss Renee, Miss Mary, Miss Tracy, the realist, I think is what that is over there. And you know, over there on the YT section, they be real quiet. They don't really say nothing. So hey, YT.
Yes. Every time you say that, I be thinking of PYT.
Oh yeah.
We'll call y'all PYT.
Call y'all PYT.
Yes, pretty young things. Our pretty young things over there. Yes,
Exactly,
yes.
exactly.
I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm so used to jumping into the intro. Did you say who you are?
Yes, I
You did. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. I don't want to be rude.
No, I did.
was.
I did.
If I was.
Shirt is crooked, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. There you go.
You giving a little, taking a little back?
When you see yourself on camera, my shirt was like shifted. I'm like, girl, what's going on? Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
you giving
Now
a little,
I'm ready.
taking a little back?
Girl, no, don't nobody want this. All right, let's see. And oh, Barbara said, "What's your YT?" Her exact same name, Candy Sincerity Johnson. Same way everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
same way everywhere.
That's where you can also find us over there on Pretty Young Thing.
Yo, pretty young things. There you
Pretty
go.
Young Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna say something else and I can't remember what I was gonna say. What did you title the video?
We missed you guys. Let's talk. Or we missed y'all. Let's talk. Whatever, something like that. We missed you. Let's talk. Something like that. Because we haven't been here in a minute.
Yes. We haven't been here since,
I think Thursday.
was it
No,
Thursday?
Friday when I made my announcement.
Friday when you made your
Friday when
announcement.
I made my announcement. That was the last time we were here. And then I was gonna call before, and then I just haven't. I've been calling on SJ, but that was it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now has it set in the announcement?
The announcement has set in.
Okay.
Yes, and you know, thank you to everybody who has been saying congratulations and all of the things. I appreciate you guys so much. It has set in. Now the reality is just making all the plans, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Come on,
Yeah.
plans.
Making all the plans, and that's it. I looked up everything I needed to look up, and so I just got to put everything in motion.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I love it. Everything is going to definitely work out. I told you I got a call from my granny. My granny called. Y'all know she 82. She don't do social media. She don't do any of the apps, girl. She just said, "Girl, your mama and your auntie told me what happened with Sean. Tell her I'm all for some good news." She said, "Tell her she can pencil me in for a little bit of something towards her endeavors."
I will
I
not
told
take
her, I said, "I will. Well, don't block your blessing now."
I know.
I told her, I said, "Well, I will definitely carry the message. I will carry the bone over." I told her, I said, I made the same offer. I extended the same offer. So I told her, I said, I'm gonna definitely be sharing that with Sean. And she said, "Please do, Candy." You know how she talks.
Yes.
"Please do, Candy." I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'll tell her."
Yeah.
So that is that. Oh, girl, I was like, "What's that noise?"
Girl, somebody's car sound like it's on his last leg.
So you posted a video.
I did.
You posted a clip of a video that I happen to have been watching of ours from a few years ago. Do you remember what year that was?
That was 2019.
So back in 2019.
It was almost exactly 4 years ago to the date, almost.
So almost 4 years ago to the date, back in 2019, Shondaland and I had a conversation.
We did.
And the conversation was centered around snooping.
Mm-hmm. Because actually, funny enough, we were broken up then too.
Well, happens a lot around these parts, okay?
Which is why we were having the conversation.
So we were having a conversation about snooping. I don't know how we got on the subject of snooping, but you were saying in the clip, which I found it to be very befitting, okay? Sean was saying in the clip, she said, "Girl, what you say?"
I said, I used to go through everything, honey. Like, well, with you, it was your text messages. But then I talked about the crazy stuff that I used to do in prior relationships. Girl, I used to check emails. I used to print emails out. So in case you tried to go in and delete them, I used to check gas gauges. I used to check phone records. I would be all in the Sprint looking at how long he was on the phone and who you was calling. And yeah, I was real psycho. It was a hot mess. So I was talking about what my snooping endeavors. Yeah.
You was psycho?
I was real psycho. I don't do that no more because I don't really care anymore. But because I'm like, people gonna do what they gonna do anyway. So and like so. And if I start to feel like you want some other, then we just gonna go our separate ways. so I ain't got time for all that now no more.
What do you think that comes from?
I think it comes, well, for me, I can tell you where it came from for me, but some people will say it comes from a place of insecurity. It comes from a place of, you feel like you're not being told the truth, etc. For me, it was just because anytime I did that, it was just because I knew that the person was lying. I just didn't have the proof. And so I needed to have the proof so I can be like, but you're not being honest. And I don't understand why you don't be honest, because you're not being honest. And so it always came from a place. It wasn't just because I just felt like doing it, because when I was in relationships, I never started off that way. It ended up taking me that way when I felt like the person was deciding to do other than what they were saying it was doing.
Miss Barbara said that's entirely too much.
And it is. And I admitted in the clip, I was psycho. And I admitted to it. And I admit that that's too much. And some people was just like, well, when you go looking for stuff, you're going to find it. Well, that's the purpose of me looking. What you think I'm looking just because I just want to be looking? Like, I'm looking to find what it already is that I feel inside of myself is going on anyway. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But that's what it was.
So for me, and everybody is different, and I think I said it then. For me, it's not about what you look and find.
Mm-hmm.
It's about what you decide.
True.
With what you find.
True.
See, we always quick to get to the look and seek, the hide and seek. We look, we women are big. We big on the hide and seek. We want to find.
Mm-hmm.
If it's under the rock, we turn it over the rock. You see what I'm saying? We want to find.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about what you find. It's about what you do with what you find.
Mm-hmm.
And so before you start looking, it's a conversation you need to have with yourself.
Right.
You need to ask yourself, if I find what I think I'm going to find,
what
am I prepared to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're not prepared to do anything,
you might as well just keep it to yourself.
Let him or her cheat in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Let them do it in peace. At least you still got your dignity then. Because then you didn't act a fool and do nothing as a result of it.
That's true. Because I did it many a time where I found it and didn't do a thing with it. Raised the muck, made the person live in hell for about 5 minutes, and then went right on back into the situation like, okay. Girl, what was the point?
How did that play out in past relationships? Like how?
Well, in the past relationship, well, clearly I'm not with the person no more. But past relationships, it was a situation where we had to have a hard conversation. Like, okay, what's good? Like, are we going to have an open relationship or what's good? Like, because what I can't do is I can't have you lying to me. So just be honest.
You was willing to have an open relationship with
Yeah,
him?
yeah. Like, be honest with me. Like, I'm like, when people truly get to know who Sean is to my core, I'm not like I've been told this so many times.
Now I'm involved in the storyline.
I've been told this so many times. I've been told that I'm different. I've been told that I'm one of a kind. I've been told that, I forgive more than anybody I've been told so many things because I'm not like the typical person. Like if I'm in a relationship with you, then I'm in a relationship with you and we need to figure out what works for us. Not what the societal norm says, not what everybody thinks we're supposed to do, but whatever works for us in our relationship, then that's fine.
Oh my. So if insert pronoun, he or she.
Mm-hmm.
What is a he or she?
The person I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was a he.
Okay. Ooh. Story gets better. We might end up interviewing Sean on tonight.
It was a he.
Okay, so when he did that,
Mm-hmm.
when he did that,
Mm-hmm.
now when he did that, he was cheating with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was cheating.
Better than?
Buckle up, Buttercup. You're in for a ride. What you mean better than?
Better than a female.
But you were not you. But you didn't.
Hey.
But you wasn't dealing
Call
with
me double standard if you want to. He better have been with a woman.
But if he wasn't, then how are you calling the pot? How are you? Say it for me, y'all. The pot calling the kettle black or whatever. How are you doing that? If he wasn't with another woman, that's his business.
And then I'm no longer his business.
A cheat is a cheat, right? So, okay, so wait. Now we're unpacking something else here at the table.
Sure.
So you could forgive him for being with another woman, but you couldn't forgive him if he was over there with Roger.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, call me a double standard if you want to. And I don't knock any gay man. I don't knock any bisexual man. That's what you choose to do. I'm not going to date a bisexual man. Well, I'm not going to date any man now. But back then I was not dating a bisexual man. I'm not interested in that.
Why not?
Because I'm just not interested in that.
What's the difference?
It's my preference. I don't have to have a reason for my preference.
Okay, so now I want to know from the straights. I need to hear from Gloria. It sounds like that's where it's going, don't it? I need to hear from all the straights. Would you date somebody who cheated with the same sex? Or is knowing that your person date the same sex, if you date men, that they date other men, is that a deal breaker for you? Is that a deal breaker for you? That's what I'm asking for the straights.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking for the straights. Because this is where I find, and I didn't know we were going here tonight, but I'm glad we got in the car and got lost, okay? Here's where I'm going with this. And if you've not gotten access to the virtual event, this conversation is nothing compared to what you're going to get on the other side of the wall.
Oh yeah, you're going to get a ton of stuff in the virtual event, honey.
So if you have not gotten access, girl, you need to be getting your seat secure.
And information is pinned below.
So
Here's what's saying: deal breaker, hell no, deal breaker, absolutely not. It's a deal breaker for me. No ma'am, deal breaker, no way, no, not in this lifetime. Yeah.
So here's what tickle me. Here's what get me. Not all women, but about half. Statistics show that about 50% of women will be with other women. Mm-hmm. Very free and very openly. And a lot of them have husbands and be like, okay, but every now and then I like to, or if I'm not with him, then I've done other things, right? Mm-hmm. So literally, out of every 2 women you see, 1 has been with another woman.
Or will be.
Mm-hmm. So y'all over there playing Hello Kitty. This is what get me about y'all. Y'all over here playing Hello Kitty. Y'all over here playing Hello Kitty, and then, but he can't sword fight.
LaShawn said, I would not stay with him because what is over there, I can't compete with.
Well, he said, he said what's over here he can't compete with. That's what he called and told me to tell you. He said, well, what's over here he can't compete with.
And see, this is the thing.
He said he don't know what the hell y'all doing up in there.
For me, that's not my reason because it's not a competition. When I was with both, I liked being with a man because I liked what a man did for me. When I was with a woman, I liked being with a woman because I liked what a woman did for me. It was not a competition thing. It's different. That's like saying I'm not going to eat steak and shrimp because I don't want to compete with. No, they're two different things. So in that instance, I don't necessarily think that that should be the reason why. My reason why is because I just don't want to be with a man who's into men. Like, I just don't. At the time, I didn't. But when I did, like, you know, whatever. So I don't think it's a competition thing. And so I think that's one of the misconceptions when it comes to bisexual individuals. A lot of people are like, oh, well, how can you say that you like both? Because they're different and I like both. Like, I don't eat just one flavor of ice cream. I don't eat just one type of sandwich. Like, I like it because there's different flavors and I like it.
That's what he said.
And that's fine, and he can have that. And there's women out there that are accepting of that. So just go find one of them.
So don't you think we have now created the scene where men now have to lie about who they are? Because look at the comments and look at what you're saying.
It is, and it's not fair. It's not fair. However, the women who are okay with it are afraid to speak up too. Because there's women watching us that would also say, no, it's not a deal breaker for me. But they just don't speak up because of this.
I know it's not a deal breaker for most women. You want to know how I know?
How?
Because I've watched. No, let me finish what I'm saying. I've watched the live videos. I've been on Brazil page.
Mm-hmm.
Women was throwing themselves at him.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on Craig's page when we used to watch Craig.
That's a fact.
Back in the day, they was throwing themselves at him. I've watched Darius countless times tell women, I don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And they still can't get enough.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 3 examples.
Mm-hmm.
It might not look like it, but this is 3.
That's a fact.
This is 3 examples. 3 examples where you can't argue me down. I know for a fact with 3 different gay men, 3 different openly gay men. Mm-hmm. And none of these men from their own mouth have ever been with a woman. Mm-hmm. None of the 3 men that I just named have ever been with a woman. Mm-hmm. Or ever led a woman to believe that it was going to be more than anything with them. But they still throw themselves at them.
That's a fact.
And Brazil being full drag.
And I've seen it in the comments.
Brazil being full drag, and y'all still.
That's a fact.
So I'm just trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know that this sample is a fair sample.
It's not.
I don't know. This is a fair sample. This might be a skew.
Look, Taylor said Craig is handsome.
See.
Somebody was brave enough to speak up.
Yeah. See?
Sagana said everyone has to be honest and let each other make the choices they make. That's fact. LaShawn said not fair if you don't tell me up front and allow me to choose. So her issue is the down low piece of it.
But what if it was something he used to do? But either because of you, because of his spiritual beliefs, whatever, he don't do that no more. For whatever reason. He don't do it no more. I knew this dude. You know him too. He
used to go that way?
He had an experience, is what he told me.
And
he had no, I didn't. Friend did. Remember? Friend used to date him. Remember Friend?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, I was thinking of your. I see.
You see where we at?
I see. Okay, I got you.
He had an experience.
Okay. Oh.
One night he told me the full details of the experience. He said he struggled.
Did she? No.
No.
Oh.
To this day, she don't know.
All right.
And it ain't my story to tell.
Okay.
It's not my story to tell. He struggled with that. He struggled with that for years. But he felt comfortable enough telling me. So in my mind, I felt like it was probably more to the story. And it might not have been just a one-off, couple of times situation.
Wow.
I don't know.
So Don said that seems to have more to do with the chick thing, and she can change a dude's mind. Like she can make him want a woman.
I don't know, friend. I don't know.
One of the best friends had a question for me. Where'd it go? She said, She said, when you dated men, were you also dating women? So I transitioned.
Good question, best friend.
Yeah, good question. So I transitioned. So all the way up until I was about 21. Okay, let me take it back. All the way up until I was 18. I made it seem like I was dating forever. I dated men, and then I had an experience, men only. And then I had an experience with a woman. And then there was a time where I was kind of in between because I was still with my boyfriend. But then once I broke up with my boyfriend, I've been with women ever since.
How old were you when you broke up with him?
I was about 21. I think I was 21, maybe 22.
So 21, and you're how old now?
I'm 43.
43. So the title of this video should be changed to Ain't Had a Man in 22 Years.
22 years, strong, still going.
The title of this video, best friends, I need somebody to put in the comments to remind me so I can go back and change it. You know how I do, I update the video and I put I need somebody to put ain't had a man
in 22
years. That's the new. Ain't had a man.
So yeah, it was like I knew that I had an attraction to women when I was younger. I just didn't know what it meant and had never acted on it. And then my boyfriend and I brought a woman in. That's how I had my experience. And then after him and I broke up, I've been with women ever since.
Y'all brought a woman in?
Yes.
That sounds like more of a virtual event type of unpacking. Thank you for the 100 stars, best friend.
Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey. Yeah, ain't had a man in 22 years.
You're a fool. Yeah. Yeah, in real life.
But
in
yeah,
real life.
So that's how that went down.
Wow.
I'm like, oh girl, y'all, I can tell y'all some stories. Like, but my stories were like pre-Candy. Like, I got with Candy and I toned down. I got my life together.
Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
Dr. Lisa, thank you so much for the stars.
Thank you for the stars.
Thank you for the stars. Hey, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey. They activated the star party, y'all. Y'all can fill it up if you want to. Angelina said, Candy, have you ever...
Angelina, I am a man. No, I'm just playing. Angelina. No. To answer your question, yes, I have. However, it's been somewhere between she is a fool. She remember all the details. Y'all remember, see, we sitting here laughing because you guys remember that we were best friends before.
I know the last man Candy been with, honey.
He was so angry with me when I ended that.
I'm sure.
Long story short, best friend, to answer your question, it was right when Sean and I first started dating. So I cut everything off with him to be with her. Mm-hmm. See? And it didn't go over too well. It didn't go over too well. Because he was seeing something for me that I wasn't seeing for myself. He wanted to get married.
I was going to say, he was trying to marry Candy, y'all. Like,
he wanted to get married. Because at the time, we all ended up working at State Farm, not in the same department, so we never saw each other. But at the time, he was already settled in his career. Mm-hmm. And I was finishing up school. And he had already bought a house and everything. And he was like, I want to give you a key. And I'm like, okay, at the time, we dating, having a good time, everything was fine. And then he started to talk about marriage. and children and me being a stay-at-home type of deal. And I said, you gonna get off work and you gonna want I told y'all this story before. You gonna get off work and you gonna want meat and potatoes and vegetables scrambled on the stove.
And Kenny gonna want the same thing.
And I'm gonna get off work and I'm gonna want meat, potatoes, and vegetables scrambled on the stove. And you gonna get off work and you gonna be done had a long day. And you gonna want your bath water ran. And you gonna want her in some heels at the bottom of the stairs in lingerie. And I'm gonna get off work. You see how the story goes? And then I realized at that moment,
He can't wear no heels.
this ain't the party for you, player. This ain't the party for you. I don't know where we gonna go. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Barbara said, will that change? No, I'm not attracted to men. Like, now, don't get me wrong. I do see men, like, especially, like I told y'all, Duval Ellis is probably the only man on this earth that could make me go back across the fence. Because, honey, if he came and just whispered in my ear, me and Kadeem might be in the alley fighting. Okay, so that's it. But I don't have a desire or an attraction to a man in that capacity. So no, I don't see that changing.
But I do.
You see it changing for me?
No, I do.
Oh,
That's the irony.
Yeah.
Because people see Sean and they're like, she's so feminine, she's this, that, and third. Baby, let me tell you, if you had to put your money on red or black,
go ahead.
This look like a wig.
Do it.
If you had to put your money on red or black, who's most likely to ever?
You'd be wrong because you bet on me and you lose all your money.
I'm telling you, I be trying to tell y'all. Listen, I be trying to tell y'all.
Agatha said, so the man brought the woman in. He wasn't surprised because he knew he knew I wanted to try it. And so he wasn't surprised. Let me see.
She be in the comments.
Who be in the comments? Who be in the comments? Who be in the comments?
What's the girl name?
Not the girl I'm talking about.
What's her name?
Oh, you talking about the one that y'all shit? I mean,
sorry, I went too far.
no, I'm not talking about her. No, oh no, that was not her. Oh no, never.
What did Sean just say?
That was not her.
Somebody type in the comments. What did Sean just say? There's no erase button on this thing.
No. So Barbara said, Candy, have you always liked women?
Yes. So Barbara, I have dated women since I was 15. So my first girlfriend and I got together in high school when I was 15. So yes, for as long as I can remember. Yes.
Best friends, why? Why do y'all contribute to this? When I stop, when I do a hard stop, y'all supposed to do a hard stop. Y'all not supposed to keep going if Candy asks a question. If you see me do a hard stop, that means do a hard stop with me. Okay?
Best friends, y'all stay faithful. Y'all stay faithful. God. Stay faithful over many. And God will make you ruler over, stay faithful over, how it go?
I don't know, girl.
Stay faithful over few, God will make you ruler over many, okay? Y'all stay faithful over here, okay? Okay?
No. Because it'd be a reason why I do a hard stop.
Best friend said she asked. I just wanted to check the temperature of the room to see who heard what I heard. Because she carried, girl. She carried. So I know it sounds real bad and real,
but there's no
real
overlap at all.
No.
Whatsoever.
Don't. Let me just I owe it to my reputation to clean this up. Okay. I owe it to my reputation to clean this up. So there was a young lady on campus years and years and years before Sean and I ever dated.
Before I even knew her.
There was a young lady on campus that took a liking to me. She's actually a best friend. She's actually purchased books.
Don't be looking for her. Okay.
So she took a liking to me when we was in college. And I didn't pay her any attention because I put her in a category of the strengths, you know? And so she kept flirting. So one evening we spent some time together and stuff like that. And then a situation just left, right? So years later it came out. I was hanging out with Sean, and it came out that her ex-boyfriend used to talk to said young lady. So that's what Sean was referencing,
Yeah.
right? But I didn't know anything about that. He didn't know anything.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it was
nobody.
Like, it was weird that it even came out. I was like,
Yeah.
what? So yeah,
Because the name is so unique.
Yeah.
It's like,
like that couldn't have been.
how did
nobody
that?
else, but-
Right, exactly.
So yeah, so that's how it was. But it was like she said, no overlap whatsoever.
No, because the way that it fell out the bag, it seemed like everybody was all
No,
together. And that's why I said. That's why I said no. I owe it to
No.
myself to clean up my reputation, girl. Because that, yeah,
Y'all know college campuses, girl. Like
yeah,
especially a
yeah.
college campus where it's not a whole lot of us. Okay, so you know whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what that was. Y'all always be having good questions. Let us know if you got any more questions. How did we
Yeah.
get here?
I
Is
don't
what I'm
know.
trying to figure out.
We pushed the button. We pushed the button.
Why did we
But
get
the
into
video
this
title will be
conversation?
changing. It certainly will be changing. To ain't had a man in 22 years. I just want you to know that
That's
will
fine. That's
totally be the
I
title.
do not mind being a soundbite, honey.
Yes.
Darnie said, so you didn't no, not at all. You just said they the same person. Yeah, absolutely. And it was like years apart. That was
Right.
like the crazy part because
Because I'm a lot younger than them.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to remember, if I'm, right now, I'm 40. Sean
I'm
is,
43, about to be 44. And then my boyfriend at the time, he was a year older than me. So he's 45 now, I think. So yeah, so if you see, so there was like, like when this was happening, Candy hadn't even came to campus yet.
yeah. Because I was still in high school trying to figure out where my prom date was going to find his tuxedo or something. Like, girl, I was trying to, girl,
Exactly.
we wasn't on
So, yeah. Oh God, that's crazy. But again, I don't know how we got here. But anyway, good conversation, right? Oh no, Darnie. She said I thought it was juicier than what. No.
No, that's why I said I owe it to my reputation, girl. I'm very vanilla.
No.
I'm very, very, very vanilla. I owe it to my reputation to clean that up. That's why I was like, girl, it ain't been none of those things. None of those
Dawn
things.
said we knew there was a story with a B9 explanation, but we heard what we heard.
Right.
No, Latasha. what does that have to do with State 48?
What State 48 got to do with it, girl? That sounds good.
But no, Latasha, no, we have exhausted all possibilities. It's
Why
like-
she say remember State
I
48?
have no idea. I'm wondering the same thing.
I'm involved now.
I don't know. Hey, Rashida girl. Yeah, I don't know. Latasha, expound. What does State 48 have to do with anything? Because we ate that before?
Right.
That ain't enough to make nobody go back to a relationship.
Girl, we done been to Vegas. We done been all over the country together, girl. That ain't gonna be enough. The food is good.
Food is fire.
But girl,
now,
the
I will
food-
go to State 48 with her and eat, but that's it.
But girl, the food ain't gonna make you come back together and try again.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. Oh, you girl. She just living in the romanticism of it all. That's fine, girl. We gonna let Latasha have that moment. That's sweet. So let me see. So yeah. So back to our conversation that I don't know how we got here.
Oh, about the man, about you being a double standard.
Yes, I am, and it is what it is.
But men try to approach you all the time.
No, they don't.
So
No more.
you don't think so?
No, ma'am. Men or nor women approach me anymore.
But I just feel like in this single season, what's gonna happen is men are gonna start to come your way. Don't you think you would be doing yourself a disservice not to consider the possibility?
No. Because then when he get all excited and want to get close, I'm gonna be like, please don't touch me like that, please. And then where's it gonna go? Nowhere. Something like he ain't even got what I want. Like what are we supposed to do?
So
It's flattering though, but right. Angelique said you want what you. I want what I want, and what I want is soft and fluffy and has breasts and
so you just need a fat man.
Absolutely not.
You just need
Absolutely.
you just need a
Dawn said you first. Right. Let her. You go first,
Dawn.
and I'll help you get dressed for your date.
Now see, Dawn, this is the thing about me. If I gotta be careful.
I'm getting my rocking chair.
Okay, so Dawn, this is the thing about me. I'm single. Single. Okay? But if I was in a different time and space, let's just say that. If I was in a different time and space, I would not be closed-minded to the thought.
Nobody said you would.
Yeah.
We know. I know. Best friends don't know, but
Yeah.
I know you would.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't surprise me.
Brenda said, would you date a man, Candy? I would. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how far we're going to go with it. Because I'm still, so I have very feminine qualities.
You do.
At times, in certain circumstances. But then I have very masculine qualities as well, right? So the feminine qualities tend to come out in the places and spaces that they like. Let's just say that. But the dominant masculine qualities come out because I'm used to being the dominant. Mm-hmm. So there will be things that I would have to adjust to. Case in point, I would be attracted, I'm not attracted to kind of feminine men. I'm not attracted to that. I'm attracted to men, like manly men. Mm-hmm. You open the door, you pull out the chair, you drive. I don't want to drive. I always drive. But because I'm used to being the dominant in all my relationships, it would take some adjusting. It would take some getting used to. Mm-hmm. And quite frankly, it would have to be a man who knows and understands my history, because he would have to be patient. Yeah. Because there's going to be some times when we walking up to the door and I'm going to grab the door because I'm so used to grabbing the damn door. Or it's going to be some times where I walk around the car and I'm looking like, what you doing? Get in the car. You see what I'm saying? I ain't carried a pocketbook or a purse in 50, 100 years. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't dress feminine. There's going to be a lot of getting used to. It would be a whole switcheroo. And I don't know. I mean, I might in my mind say I would go down that rabbit hole, but in reality, once I start down the road, I don't know. But the physical part that turns Sean off, that don't turn me off.
That don't turn her off.
I'll say that. I'll spare you the details, okay?
Can you pick up what we putting down?
Pick up what we putting down.
The physicalities that don't do nothing for me.
The physical part, baby.
Does something.
The physical part turns Sean's stomach. Huh? Because for women, I can't get this is virtual event conversation.
Right, this is virtual.
We getting into virtual event conversation.
We can legit start having all types of conversations on this virtual event. We can talk about the books and then we can just go for what we know, girl.
Yeah.
Because there's parts of us that since we're no longer together, like we can just get deep with y'all. Like let y'all into the inner recesses of our minds, girl. Like
Dawn said, that's interesting. Exactly. Taylor said, and do.
Facts.
And do. And love it from both. You know?
Voyeurism didn't come from nowhere, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna say that.
I told you I inspired several of the storylines.
Okay.
As I color on my paper.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, Dawn said in the last time we saw you carry a purse, we damn near burst the kidney laughing at you.
Exactly, because girl, I was carrying it like an old stinky bag of garbage going to the curb the night before garbage is coming to get collected. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I don't know what to do because it's not.
So Monica said, what if he cuts?
Girl, he better, or we finna, or it ain't gonna work. I don't know. He better cook.
And that was it. Okay. So
but see, then we have another problem.
What?
Because again, remember I told you I like a manly man. Mm-hmm. So he got to provide and cook. I ain't offering much in that arrangement. I'm not offering much. He got to cook and provide. Cause what you not finna do.
You still offer a lot.
Cause what you not finna do is be a stay at home situation. That's not gonna fly for me. I'm not finna go out here and get it. You go out here and get it.
Right.
We go out here and get it together, but
Dr. Lisa, no. She said, "Are you in a new relationship?" No, she's not. Angelita said, "Candy, that means panties and bras." She wears panties. You talking about her?
every day,
Her.
every day, girl. That's what I wear.
Where did know? Exactly, Robert. She said, "Serving it up to him is enough." And all the emotional support
And serving it up. Serving it up and serving it up. Okay.
But the emotional support, the all of that, that's cooking is not the main thing. You can still be there for a man in a lot of capacities.
Okay, let's unpack this thing. Cause y'all,
can.
let's unpack this thing. Because y'all romanticizing something. We think this is what a lot of men have said in quiet spaces and places like the barbershop. Where I'm quiet and I'm listening. Women overinflate their value.
Ooh, wow. Let's have the conversation.
Most women, see, Sean want to school her computer to the side.
Yeah, I want to. Let's listen to this now.
Most women overinflate their value. We put value on things they don't put value in. You have to ask the question, where do you place value? Case in point, a lot of women who have these big careers and degrees and six-figure incomes and all that, they come to the table and they tell a man all of this, and most men are like, I don't care nothing about that. That's not what I'm looking for. So the fact that I am an emotional support and this and that, they have emotional support dogs. That's not a lot of value. You see what I'm saying? You talking about you can bust it open. Everybody can bust it open. That's not a lot of value. You see what I'm saying? For see, the best friends know I'm not lying. That's not a lot of value. When you really just take the emotions out and you literally have the conversation with men and you ask them, what's important for you? What's important for you? Most, not all, cooking is one of the top things for them. Most grown men, if they out here getting it, they not okay with having to get in the kitchen themselves and or being served McDonald's. I don't know.
Okay, I like what Tori said. She said you can. I'm not sure what the first part is, but she said you can business. I'm not sure that's what she meant to say, and provide support, be his safe place, and prepare him in a financial situation that he may not be aware of. A wife should make a man better, and I believe you would do that.
Yeah, I can make you better, cause now one thing I can do. Sean will tell you, I could take somebody and I could help elevate you.
Absolutely,
baby. She can elevate you. I don't care where you are. Because my level of vision is second to none. If you trust me, I will elevate you and take you places you never thought you could go. But where's the value? The value is in those things that he get from you that he can't get from nobody else. Where's the value? He could find any Jenny on the block that don't cook and can do tricks. Where's the value? And again, take the emotions out of it, get out your feelings. Ain't no truth there. You also can't negate the fact that in this hypothetical situation, I'm also coming with 2 kids now too. You see what I'm saying? Now those are our babies and all, but let's just call a spade a spade.
that's true.
You asking a quality man to step off the shelf and say no to all others, forsake all others, for a woman who don't cook and a woman who is coming with 2 kids and want him to provide most resources. Put the storyline together. It's not a good deal. See, we over romanticize and we overvalue qualities that men don't value. That's my point.
Well, therein lies another issue for me, because I ain't dated a man in so long. I don't even know.
Now, I don't know how far it will ever go. The only way that situation will ever work is like a throuple. You know? But that's far fetched. For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Thank you for the stars, ATV. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey, thank you for the stars.
Thank you for the stars.
Hey! So Miss Donna's question was answered by the best friends. Let's see. Keisha said, so Candy, it sounds like that would be hard for you to really find what you like based on you being masculine and what you like.
So I would have to soften. So this is my theory. And this may not be true, and I don't claim to speak for all soft studs. I've been told by Sean and several others I don't qualify as a soft stud. But when you see a masculine woman, most instances that masculine woman will soften in the presence of a masculine man. Not all, most. Most. Dominant energy will always create a submissiveness to some degree when it comes in contact with energy more dominant than itself. Now I could be the tomboy, so to speak, in a situation if it's me and a feminine woman. I could open her door, pull out her chair, all that. But that's why I tell y'all it's the difference between a dude or a guy and a real man. Because when a real man comes in, that's when the softer me come into play. That's no longer Candy Sincerity Johnson. That's Candace. It's a difference. You see what I'm saying? When Q and I were together, when my ex and I, well, it's
50 down the Q.
But when we were together,
I witnessed it.
Yeah, when we were together, oh, that was Candace. That was Candace. You know that. Sean used to laugh at me.
I was like, girl, you turned to a whole different person. This is funny. Shout out to Pierre. Welcome to the family, honey. I saw you just subscribe to YT over there. So welcome to, you are now a best friend. Angelita said, what about another soft stud? Would you date another soft stud?
Girl, you want to make me throw up. Never. 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 I would never. You know how they say never? I would never. You know how they say never? I would never. I would never. And I don't see anything wrong with it because I'm one. I would never date a woman that's more masculine than me.
No, she said a soft stud.
Never. No.
It was kind of.
No, it was not that. No. You might as well tell them what you wrote down.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're going to tell them in the virtual event?
We can tell them in the virtual event.
No. Never.
Because I used to see another side of you with that.
But it still was very feminine. That was never. Never. I have zero attraction to any woman who's masculine. Never. It was a stud that tried to talk to me one year at Pride. When I say I was.
Oh my goodness.
When I say I was offended. Ooh.
Wow. That is funny. Y'all.
No. Who said chef? Chef who? Chef who?
I surely hope you.
Best friend. Chef who? I'll wait.
It's something else.
I'll wait.
Pierre said, I know what you put on the paper. No, you don't.
Chef what?
They said, do tell. Girl.
Chef who? Do y'all see these glasses?
What is going on?
Y'all want to get blocked. Y'all want to get blocked.
What is going on tonight, y'all? Is this what happens when we don't call y'all? Y'all just run amok?
See,
oh God.
Things have gotten so far out of control on this video.
Keisha said, would you do a poly relationship?
In my mind, okay, so let me answer this question.
Y'all
No.
making my stomach hurt.
Cause Sean be saying, girl, here go the question, here go your answer. So the answer is no. The reason why I say no is because long term having children, it don't work for me. Because it's complicated, right? If you now in true transparency, if you were to remove Kennedy and Caleb from out of the equation, I don't know what I would be open to or not open to. But because I have children, I can't entertain that. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Hey Cortez, what's going on, boo?
Hi, Cortez.
Honey,
Hi,
I
baby.
miss your song so much. Boy, let me tell you.
When he used to sing that song, he used to say,
Oh, my
when he used to say,
God.
leave quietly like the edge of
Oh
the bed.
my God, if I could just, I need to find one of them videos again just
Cor-
to make my night before I go to bed.
Cortez, our twins are like 9 now.
Oh,
They might have been like 5 then. They used to be singing the song.
they used to sing. When Kendi used to say, leave quietly like your edges did, at 5, I used to pass out.
Yeah. They did.
I just need to go find me one video just so I can listen to
Yes.
that again.
He need to get in the studio with Byron and
Oh
record
my
it.
God, that would be
Yes.
a mess. No, John, where have you been, John W. Trump? We have been here.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't been here. We didn't release books. We didn't have virtual events. We about to have
Yeah.
another virtual event. We done broke up. We done did all types of stuff. Where have you been?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep. And did.
Where have you been?
And did. Yeah.
Did you see this conversation?
No, I want to know, y'all. I'm not gonna let this slide.
They said Carmen. Some people said Carmen.
What about her? What about her? That's what I want to know. What about her? Cause we was having a conversation about who will go with who. We was having a
They
conversation.
asked you, would you date a soft stud?
We were having a conversation right here on this page, right here tonight. We were having a conversation right here tonight on this here page about who will go with who and who date who.
Dr. Mrs. Again, who was the guy you took the picture with? What guy you took the picture with?
What guy?
What? Hold
What
on.
man?
Let's slow down.
What man, girl?
Dr. Lisa,
Girl,
are
Dr.
you talking
Lisa.
about earlier today? That was her brother. Is that what you're talking about?
You talking about today or yesterday or last week, girl? Dr. Lisa on the page star shit. Look at Dr. Lisa. Everybody look at Dr. Lisa, girl. It's like 4 of y'all in the comments. One of them trying to send me on a date, on a blind date with Chef Carter, and then the other one is talking about, girl. And who was that man? Girl, what are we doing here tonight? Our own best friends is trolling us, girl. What is happening on tonight?
That's her brother Jordan.
So wait, okay, hold on. Do me a favor. Bring up
Bring up the picture.
the picture, cause
That is hilarious.
best friends, we're gonna show you who's who.
You couldn't look at that picture and tell? They
You gotta go
look
back
just-
up. Go
they
back
look
up.
just alike. Here it is. Look at these people.
This is JoJo.
You couldn't tell me that you couldn't tell who that was.
This picture on the page is JoJo. This is Jordan. He's the baby.
Yeah.
He's the baby. This is the brother that stayed with us, that was living with us. This was a picture that we took at Granny house.
Look how much they look alike though. Just look at them.
This was a picture that we took at Granny house. So that's JoJo.
Yeah, that's her brother.
Now, yesterday's video, not to confuse you, yesterday's video, we did a reel. You got to do the thumbnail.
Because it's not gonna give me just a thumbnail.
That one.
So
Are you able to?
can I stop it there? Let me see.
So yesterday's video, we did a happy birthday reel. That was for our brother Tamias.
Yeah. So let me show
Now,
you that. There we go.
Tamias, Deontay, and Jordan. Y'all talking about this brother?
Yeah, that was her brother that she did the reel for yesterday for his birthday.
This brother's birthday was yesterday. Now, there's 3. Show him again for me. Do me a favor. Show him again. There's 3 brothers that have the same mom and dad. So me and Jordan have the same. All of us have the same dad, right? But there's 3 of them that have the same mom and dad. This is Tamias. This is whose birthday it was yesterday. This is Jordan and I. Well, this is Jordan's oldest brother. So it's 3 of them that grew up in the house together. He's the oldest. Jordan is the baby, and there's one in between, Deontay. Y'all understand now? So it's 6 of us total. Not to be confused. I'm number 2 in the 6. I'm the only girl. It's Eric. Eric and I have the same birthday. Y'all don't never see Eric. Eric ain't on social media. March 21st, I turned 40. Eric turned 42. So it's Eric. It's me. It's Kendrick, which is KJ. Y'all have seen him on the live before when we was in Champagne when Daddy was sick. Then KJ and Tamias, the one whose birthday was yesterday, are about the same age. Then Deontay, and then Jordan is the baby. Tamias, Deontay, and Jordan, the last three, have the same mother and father. All of us have the same father. So we're half siblings.
Yeah.
The last three have the same mama and daddy. The last three, their mom passed away years back, and then now daddy died. That should be everybody. But Tamias and Jordan look so much alike.
They do.
It's very evident that when Jordan is a few years older, that's exactly, especially if he bulked up like Tamias, he gonna look just like Tamias.
Exactly.
Sean,
and they look just like their dad.
I never forget.
Just like their dad.
I never forget. Sean had the biggest crush on Tamias.
God. When I first met Tamias,
Sean said, "Bitch, if you were the man,
listen, okay."
Did you
And
see what
Tamias
Darius
wasn't
put in
even-
the comments?
Yes.
I said, no, please
Said,
don't.
"Hey,
I was like, no, my brother is not.
when I first met Candace's brothers, who were by
You
her
see,
dad.
you see how her tone changed when I first met Candace's brother.
Baby, listen, we drove down to Tennessee. This was pre-kids. This was everything. This was pre-marriage. This was pre-everything, okay? We got out that car. Didn't he come out the door first?
Probably,
Remember that?
probably.
He walked. I said, who is this? she said, play with me if you want to. That's my brother. I said, oh, I'm sorry.
Sean thought about going another way. Can you show the picture of him and I together
Oh yeah.
on the reel?
So this is what he looked like when I first met him.
Because that was the day that y'all first met,
This is
right?
the day that we first met.
This was
or the
years
day
ago.
after. This was he came out the door. Mind you, I was 9 years younger because this was like 19 years ago. Okay. I said, wait a minute. Who's this? She said, that is my brother. I said, well, now I know what you would look like if you was a boy. Thank you.
Sean was like, girl, I might have had to take a second look, girl. She was like,
And remember when, who was that that came over and thought that I was his girlfriend?
KJ.
KJ, her other brother, came over and thought that I was Tamias' girlfriend. And Candy was like, He said, oh, that's you?
And Daddy had pulled KJ in the room and they was whispering, they was talking. And KJ was like, oh, Tamias, he got a good looking one, da 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 da. Daddy was like, son.
He said,
Son. That's your sister.
He
He said,
"Sis,
hell no.
that's you? I said, y'all all talking like men right now. I'm about to get myself and leave. Let's see. So Coley said, she said, I've been out of the loop for so long. What's this new virtual event pinned in the comments? Oh, baby, Coley. So we're doing a second virtual event. So we did the first one for Moments of Resurrection. There were a lot of best friends that had got the books after that and was like, hey, can we get the virtual event or are you doing another one? And we sat on it. Candy and I sat on it. We decided to do it again. So we're doing a second virtual event. This time it's a 2-night event. The first night is going to be all things Moments of Redemption. So that's the first book. That's
We've never done that.
We've never done that at all. We never went deep into that book. That's Candy talking about when she went to jail in college. That's her what she dealt with as a child with her mom and stuff like that. Us getting together, the proposal, how we married, got divorced, how Tamia got introduced into Candy's life. That's all of that. So that's all Moments of Redemption.
A couple of personal scenes.
A couple of personal things, okay? Y'all understand me and Tamia's connection a little bit better? Okay. That's Moments of Redemption. That's Saturday night. And then Sunday night is all things Moments of Resurrection. Some people are like, oh, well, I went to the first one, I don't need to come to the second. Well, no, because this time when we talk about Moments of Resurrection, we're talking about stuff that has happened since the book got released. Because things have occurred. You guys have witnessed some of it. We're going to dive deeper into it. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that Tamia did behind the scenes that will blow y'all's minds. Positive, okay? Nothing but good stuff. Recently, like, okay? So that's what the second virtual event is. So it's 2 nights, October 7th, October 8th. If you want to attend, you just inbox the page and we can send you an invoice for the virtual events. You have to have read the books to come. Some people are buying the books now, and you'll get a digital copy so you can be prepared. Although I'm sure you'll get the books before then, but you still get the digital copies, all of that. Belinda said literal connection. Belinda, stop. Don't tell nothing in these comments. Yeah. Angelita said, Sean, we need a night with your book too. But Angelita, honestly, no, you don't, because
it ain't nowhere to go.
Fictional.
Yeah, it ain't
so
nowhere,
it's nowhere to go. Mine was just me telling stories, like fictional stories, so it's nowhere to go with that. The virtual event is because we're telling you aspects of our lives, and even more stuff that's not in the books. So you get to understand more about all the shady stuff that I did that drove us to our divorce, all of that. Okay, so she said, "Oh, hey, I love that. I'll definitely be purchasing my tickets for each night this week. No doubt. I've already been read both. See, there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good time.
We'll be doing last minute invites. So the event is the October 7th and 8th. When is the cutoff? I would say don't wait, Margaret. Just don't wait. Just go ahead and get because a lot of people have already gotten their tickets and stuff. Because what happens is, what happens is people be like, oh, I'm gonna get it, and then you forget, and then something happens or whatever, and then you look up and we already did the event, and now it's gone. So I would just go ahead and get your stuff. Chantel said, do we have to pay again to come to the second one? If you came to the first virtual event, then you get a $15 discount on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Not on the first night, because Moments of Redemption is completely separate. So you have to pay full price for Moments of Redemption. But if you're coming to Moments of Resurrection, either both nights or just that night, you get a discount because you came to the first one. Tracy, yes, you have to buy the books, because what it is if you come to the virtual event, we don't have time to break everything down for you. This is for us to take your questions, give you some additional information. We can't start off from the beginning and say, Chapter 1, this is what Chapter 1 is about. Like we don't have time for that. It's like having your homework done before you come to the class. Like you have to know what's going on in order to come to the virtual event, or else you're gonna be lost.
Yeah.
So yeah. Margaret said, could I get it on the 29th of September? Not sure, Margaret.
We're not sure when we're gonna cut it off.
Yeah.
We're not sure when we're gonna cut it off.
She said, yes, come through discount. I'm definitely coming.
Yes. You guys definitely don't want to miss it.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a good time.
Because I'm telling you, it's been so much that has happened even since the last virtual event that we did before.
Yes.
And like we said, we're not just saying this. This is literally the God honest truth. This is our last time doing it.
Yeah.
This is the farewell.
Yeah.
The farewell virtual event. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely inbox so you can get your invoices. If you need to get the books too, we'll make sure you get everything you need in order to be ready for it. All right.
So I do have a question for you.
For me?
Well, for the best friends and for you.
Oh, okay.
So this weekend, I think I shared it with you guys before. I went to the Fantasia concert. Let me know if y'all want to hear about the Fantasia concert.
Coley said I was at the first one. I dang sure ain't missing this one.
I know, that's
right.
right.
Coley, because didn't we have a good time?
Baby.
Just to give everybody an idea, we was there for 4 hours and nobody felt like it was 4 hours. Nobody said, oh my God, this is taking forever. No. Like we probably needed a little bit more time. It was just that much.
Yes.
They say yes, concert, yes. They want to hear about the concert.
Okay, best friends. So I went to the concert yesterday. Fantasia was at the Chicago Theater. So we get to the concert and rushing to get to the concert because this weekend was like Mexican Independence. So
I heard that downtown was a nightmare all weekend.
Downtown was crazy. So streets blocked off everything. So find parking and rushing into the Chicago Theater. So what I forgot was how big I am and how little the seats are. So I'm big, seats little, okay?
Because that's where we saw Jenny, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I remember.
So the seats, so you sit in your seat like this, I dare you to clap, okay? I dare you to clap. I dare you to stand up. So it's a sold out show. Raheem Devine, I'm I'm not a big fan of his. I'm new to his music. I know a couple of songs, but that's it. He opened for her.
Okay.
Right? That's who the opening act was. So he gets on stage, he do his set. He do his set for every bit about an hour, right?
Really?
Now
That's a long time.
I knew when he got up there. I thought, oh, okay, we getting older now, because I'm looking in the crowd, and everybody in the crowd was giving like 40 and up vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the people walked in, girl, they was hobbling, trying to get in and stuff. So I was like, okay, this is the kind of concert that you would go to if you was with your mom or something like that, or your aunties. It was a couple of people that was there with their aunties and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. So Raheem Devine is doing this set, and I could tell, he's I guess old school artist, because he wearing this 3-piece suit, girl, this loud orange jacket
like
with these black, he dressed like he going to a wedding. And every song he did, he throwing roses out into the audience. It's giving you Teddy Pendergrass vibes.
So we are in that age range.
Okay. Yeah, so we in that age range. So it's this lady over there on the left-hand side in this all-white dress.
She came ready.
She had this long, flowy, pretty wig, right? And so I looked.
Was she like that lady that used to be on the Apollo?
She was giving Apollo lady vibes. Yes, niece. So I looked at the lady and I said, I just had that gut feeling like something is finna go down. Almost like I did at the wedding when I was recording that lady.
Have been recording.
I should have been recording. So I'm looking at the lady, and she's steady rushing the stage down. She running down how the Chicago Theater got that embankment, yes, and you get toward the front of the stage. So she gets to the front of the stage. She got on this dress and this long flowy wig. And so he's steady throwing roses out there. So she reaching up for the rose, like she dancing, and she got her drink in her hand. She reaching for the rose and everything. And so he got ready to do one of his final numbers, and he was singing all sexual and everything like that. So girl, that lady slid that wig back. She took that wig off. She did like this, and she did like this, and she threw the wig up on stage. And the man grabbed, I swear to God, y'all, this happened. The man grabbed the wig. He grabbed the wig, y'all. And when he grabbed, this is like the wig. He grabbed the wig. This pillow is like the wig. He grabbed the wig. And when he grabbed the wig, he started, he was great. And he was singing. So, and then he did this little part on his set. He did this little part where he took this bottle of water and he said, ladies, you like it real nice and wet. He took that wig and he threw that wig on the floor, and he took like this bottle of water and he took the top off and he was pouring it all on himself.
In a 3-piece suit.
Girl, in the 3-piece suit at the end of his set. Then he poured it on the lady wig, and he got down and started bouncing on the wig. Girl, then he threw the wig up, and the lady, the lady was like, no, like, my wig.
Girl, you should have thrown it up there then.
So then he take the wig and throw the wig back.
Lord have
everybody in the area, everybody over there in the area where we were sitting at was like, that lady paid some money for that long wig. That was a nice wig. And then all the ladies was like, that's human hair. He done sat up here, you done disrespected human hair. And I was like, oh my God. But the lady, I said she was drunk.
Lord,
but she sobered up when she realized.
Oh, I'm sure that she had threw her good hair up there.
She threw, all you seen was wig cap. All you seen was white dress and wig cap.
Girl, it ain't no way. I'm gonna need you to sit down.
I said, oh my God. So she carried on. He must have threw about 4 or 5 roses at her. So she twirling around with her little baby bouquet and her wig. Because the way that the wig wet and it's matted and stuff. So you can't just sit it back up on your head. She had to go to the restroom and fix it.
I say, you got to go and put that in that blow dryer in the bathroom and try to dry that out before you put that back on top of your head.
So she got the wig in one hand and the little baby bouquet of roses in the other hand. She just, I don't know what her drink went, but she had to choose. So she was gonna take that bouquet of roses, that small little bouquet, because he threw her a few, And then that went, and she over there dancing on stage.
I am so mad
And
that she did not get none of this
she
on
was
film.
she was gyrating and gyrating. I said, my God. I said, all of this gonna happen before Fantasia even takes the stage. So then what I forgot was, best friends, I forgot when I went to the concert. This is for those of you guys who are a part of a sorority. I forgot, girl, that Fantasia is now a member of Sigma Gamma Rho.
Yes, she is.
People wore me thin up in
I'm
there.
sure they was yipping all the way through the Chicago theater.
They was strolling in the
I'm
aisle.
sure.
It was chapters up in
I'm
there
sure.
of them people.
I'm sure.
They was in. They had the most creative costumes on in the building.
I'm sure.
Some
It was
ladies
their
had
time
on
to shine,
dresses
honey.
that was royal blue and gold.
Oh, yeah.
Some ladies had on sequenced dresses. Some ladies had on shirts, bedazzled shirts.
I'm sure.
This one lady had on some. Now they was fly. They looked like they might have been like some Air Force Ones or something. I don't know, but they was blue and gold. She had on her. Girl, when I say they turned it out,
Absolutely.
they had the
should.
whole VIP section on lock.
Yeah.
When I say they got up and was strolling and was acting a fool in that theater.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm positive.
So I was sitting over there like, and then every time they did, I was like, see, right? I was like, we could turn this.
You trying to represent us?
By myself, I was like, we could turn this into a Greek scene.
Girl. Oh,
We could turn this into a whole Greek scene.
Girl.
But when I say it was a good time, soon as Fantasia came out on stage, Fantasia said, "There's no lip syncing on this stage."
I know that's right.
She said, "Y'all know y'all came for a show." She said, "Look, everybody was holding their camera, doing like this and taking pictures and video." She said, "Let me go ahead and come to the end of the stage so I can pose for y'all." Because you came for a show.
Right.
Just like how you paid your money, let them pay their money too.
I know that's right.
She said, so y'all go ahead and get it out your system now and then put your cameras away.
I know that's right.
But girl, she did her, when I say she did her thing, she left it all on the stage.
That's what's up.
She left it all on the stage, baby. It was a good time. It was a very good time.
That's what's up.
Yes, best friends. What the people saying? What's everybody saying?
They were just laughing at you doing this reenactment. Dawn said she should have wore her Party City wig.
Yeah.
Elisa said, so will the discount for the virtual event come and be given automatically to those that came the last time, or do those people need a discount code? No, when you request your invoice, I automatically add your discount to your invoice. So you'll see it on there, and then it'll say returning guests, and you'll see that on there. So you don't need a discount code.
Yes.
Because you can't buy it off the website. You have to inbox for an invoice.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we had put it on the website, then everybody would have been buying it whether they had the books or not. So we had to have a way to make sure that everything was good. ATP said, how long was the concert?
You know, the concert was, how long was the concert? Shoot. I want to say it's about 11. I want to say it's
What time did
about,
it start?
it was supposed to start at 7. You know, when do we start anything in time? So it started maybe about 8, and I think it went to about 11:30. I don't know. I want to say about 11:30.
Oh, that's a good show then.
Yeah.
Kirby said, are you granted access gratis? No. So no, you don't get free access just because you purchased the book. The virtual event has its own cost to it.
Mm-hmm. But once you purchase the book, best friend, and you read the book, you're gonna want to be in the building for the deeper dive.
Absolutely. For the best friends who are inboxing for your invoices, as soon as we're done, I'll send you the invoices. I just can't do it right now because we're live. Lisa said, who did you go to the concert with? Well, actually, she's the second person that asked. I didn't know.
Do y'all really want me to answer that question? Because I feel like when
Y'all
I answer,
know that. I feel like
hold
they know
on,
the
hold
answer.
on.
They just want you to say it.
Hold on. Do y'all really want me to answer that question? Because best friends, I feel like y'all be setting me up. When I answer questions, then y'all be like, "Why?
Right.
Who?"
I feel like, but see, the crazy part is, I feel like they know already. They just want you to say it out your mouth. Like they know. Y'all know.
Lisa said, "I want to know."
Thank you, Sharon. Okay, thank you. I'm like, why y'all do that? They just be wanting you to just say it. Darnie said they know the answer already. That's what I'm saying.
Carly B said, "Who can?" Tamia and I went to the concert together. Tamia and I went to dinner and to the concert. We went to dinner and went to the concert.
Tina said, doesn't matter who. Right, it doesn't matter. Because this is the crazy part then. what if in a few weeks Candy goes somewhere and y'all ask and it ain't her? Then y'all really gonna be in an uproar.
Then then I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see the damn question. Okay.
So what happens when it ain't her? So then y'all really gonna have an ass attack. So
then,
just like
then I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see the question. But best friends, I will say this: she had bought those tickets months ago. She actually had those tickets before we reconnected. So she bought those tickets months ago.
That's cute. Julie said, "All right, TNC," because y'all got some fans in the group too. Because there was one girl that was underneath her picture and was like, "Yes, Tania, get your girl back." I said, "Okay, honey, calm down." I said, "Girl, hold on now."
That make you feel what?
Girl, I was like, "Damn!" Like, y'all know I still read the comments, right? I was like, "Good night." Trudy said, is she the one from the past? Well, if you read Moments of Redemption and you read Moments of Resurrection, you know the answer.
Yeah. So she was sick. She's been sick. She's actually been sick all weekend. I think she started to get sick, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. But she was sick. So she went and she got a COVID test. It was negative. They tested her for the flu. It was negative, but she had a really bad cold. So she just wanted to push through because, of course, she already had the tickets and everything. But she literally had to sit down for most of the concert because she wasn't feeling well. I thought she was gonna be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Theraflu was gonna have her sleep, but she made it through. She was asleep in the car, but yeah. So she probably didn't have as good of a time as I did. But yeah. Trudy said the past should stay in the past. Well,
we'll talk about it more at the virtual event.
I don't agree with that. I think it depends on what happens in the past.
That's true.
Right? So I will say that because I've seen a couple of the best friends.
I think the situation is different.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the best friends whose comments were something similar. I think everybody's past is different. There's some people who the relationship may or may not work out because it's just not the right time. Or one or both people need to grow and need to evolve or something like that. And again, we're not in a relationship, right? We're not in a relationship. So, getting to know each other again and rediscovering where she is now, where I am now and everything. But I don't know. So we'll see what the future holds. I don't know. Yeah.
What other questions do you guys have, if any?
Yes.
And again, best friends, if you guys have inbox for your virtual event access, I will take care of you guys as soon as we're done with the live.
Absolutely. And let us know if you have any questions. Any questions, now is the time.
Mm-hmm. And if you ask a question that is more suited for the virtual event, we'll just tell you. We'll tell you. Yeah, we'll just tell you. Because there's certain things that we won't answer because we'll dive into that at the virtual event. Cody said, we know where this ship is going now.
No, you don't. Because I don't, right? One of the things that we're trying to do is just take it literally day by day because there's so many moving parts. She's got a lot going on. I got a lot going on and, we'll see.
Tina, I am going to go live on my page again and I'll dive deeper into that. But I did, but I'm not done. I'm not done.
What application?
Job application. I'm not done. That's a full-time situation.
Mm-hmm.
Coley said Sean and me just in sync tonight. Girl, what you talking about? Kia said, because of the game show, will you still do something for your birthday? I think I will because that's not my birthday thing. That just happened to have happened. I was just blessed with that opportunity. So that has nothing to do with my birthday because when I go, I'm not doing birthday stuff. I'm just literally going there for that and then coming right back home. Mm-hmm. So I'm not staying there for any extended period of time or doing anything extra. Like I'm literally just going there for the game show and then flying back the next day. That's it. Liz said, does Tina have other family? You mentioned her parents passed.
She does. But, for most people, your parents are your core, So That's a very tough position to be in. Very, very difficult.
You know, I cannot imagine. I cannot. I lost my father when I was a little girl. I was almost 10, or I was 10 when I lost my dad. But I can't imagine. You know how some people, when people lose a family member, they're like, I understand. I don't. I can't. And I can't even sit here and pretend to understand. And my heart goes out because I can't fathom that. So, yeah. Let's see. Margaret says, Sean, are you close to getting to Hollywood? I will be. I know God's gonna work it out. I know God's gonna work it out. I know a best friend was kind enough and contributed. So she what she did is probably half of my plane fare. So that was dope. I was like, okay, thank you.
Wow,
So
that is amazing.
I was very grateful for that. So I know it's gonna work itself out. Beverly says, Sean, girl, you my hero, sitting here taking all this Tamia stuff. You go, girl. If you come to the virtual event, you'll understand why. You'll understand. You understand. Tina said, I'll be doing that myself soon, so I know the feeling of doing app after app. Oh yeah, girl, it's nonstop. Chloe said, where do you have to go for the show, Sean? I missed that. I have to go to LA, so I have to go to Hollywood, girl.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I have to go to LA. Let's see. Vic said, Sean, do you go out and have fun, or you're a homebody? Right now, I'm a homebody, and it's because I really, I don't know. I don't have anything on the calendar. So I have been a homebody lately. I went out with, remember, you guys remembered I went with my mom and my sisters for her birthday. And then I celebrated the anniversary of August with my friends. So I did that. But yeah, I just don't have anything on the calendar. Like, you know, I'm sure stuff will come up in the future, but you know, let me see. Oh, T said the pic behind you is fire. First time watching y'all. Hey, welcome. A lot of people compliment that picture. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Diva said it's a really tough situation. I lost my mom in August of 2021 and lost my dad this year in January 14th. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Absolutely.
Foxy Brown said, are you going to LA by yourself? I am. Yep, I'm going to go by myself. What game? So I can't say what show yet. Once I get
game show.
Once I get the go ahead to say, then I'll share with you guys. And I don't even know if I'll be able to do it before, but whenever I know that it's okay for me to say something, then I will. I just can't, you know, I don't want to mess up my chances. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't say anything right now. But it's a game show, and once I'm able to say, I'll say. Who's that kid? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's all the questions. Yeah.
Good deal. Good
You
deal.
got anything else?
I don't. We have some work that we have to do.
We do.
Yeah.
Shereen said, well, I have a special plane ride outfit. Girl, no. Anytime I fly comfortable.
Not a plane ride outfit.
I fly comfortable. I'm usually in leggings, some type of good slip in, slip off shoe for that situation, and a comfortable shirt. I'm comfortable when I fly. You know, people be all dressed up in heels. No, for what? I'm not doing all that. I look nice, but I'm comfortable.
Absolutely.
Angelina said, so if you're choosing, do you stay longer?
Probably in LA.
Oh,
like,
no.
Can you extend your stay?
Oh, I mean, if I wanted to, I could, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to go for that and then come back. Melissa said, I wish you guys. Thank you so much. ATF, how are the kids? So they're doing amazing. Kenny just came out of the room and went to the bathroom.
Right, we were looking like,
and Caleb is much better. They were snuggling and cuddling with Candy earlier, but no, they're both really good. Caleb woke up yesterday and was like, I feel 100% better. And I said, okay, because Candy took Kennedy to softball practice yesterday, and I stayed back with Caleb because he was supposed to have a game yesterday, but he couldn't go because, you know, he had came home early sick Friday. So, but they're both really good now. They're both good.
yes.
I hope so, Shireen. If they tell me I can take
Can you
pic-
read the question for the other
Oh
person?
yeah, I'm sorry. Shireen, she said, will you be taking selfies with the game show host? Yes. Whatever they allow me to take pictures of, I'm gonna take pictures. And then once I'm able to show the pictures, then I'll show the pictures. Because I may be able to take them, but not show them yet. But whenever I get the go ahead to do anything, I'll share my experience.
Y'all know Sean will be live in the green room and everything.
Right, girl. Let them tell me that.
Sean will be like, you know how like you go to some of them shows and they be like, you have to turn in your phone. Sean, I'll be like, Sean, make sure the business phone is charged. So when you turn in your phone, you can go ahead and hit that go live button over on the business phone.
Right.
That way we can still be a part of what's happening.
Right. Oh, I see your question. Angelina said, if you're chosen to participate in the game show, will you be there longer? No. So it's still a one-day thing, but they'll tell, because they film multiple episodes in one day. So I'll know that day if I was chosen, and then they'll probably tell me what day my episode is going to air and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe said, how long did it take from you applying to get your invitation to attend? Probably a couple of months. The whole process took about a couple of months. Thank you, Kia. She said, so happy for this experience for you, Sean. Thank you.
Absolutely. When I say we're so proud of her, I literally can't think of anybody who would do better at this. I told Sean, because she knows that the Brady Bunch is one of my favorite shows from back in the day. I told Sean, I said, when you see that button flick on the camera, don't get stage fright like Peter did when they were singing on that show. Don't get stage fright, girl.
I'd be standing there like say something.
Because I was like, you know, you usually can spot out the answers from home. So I was
Right.
like, just come with the answers. Just
No, actually, everything is all done in that same day. It's a one-day thing. So I'll know everything that day. I won't have to go back or nothing like that. No, everything's done that same day. That is so funny. Girl, if I got up there on stage fright, I'd kick my own tail. Auntie Fee said, Candy, I know not long ago you said that you will always snuggle and cuddle your kids. I miss my mom. She used to do that with me up until my 30s, and so that's the best feeling ever.
Aww.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, even today I was cuddling with them. I do it with both of them all the time. And I just tell them, I tell y'all all the time, I tell them constantly how much I love them and how much they mean to me and everything. Because I just literally never want them to feel like they have to question it. You know? I don't know.
Liz says, wonderful ladies with a great future. I read both books. I will pay on October 3rd, on the 3rd of October is what she's saying for the virtual event.
Perfect.
Yeah, if we're still offering it, then absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Definitely make sure you follow the journey.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, you got anything else?
I don't.
Make sure your notifications are on. We'll be live. We'll continue this. We will continue this. Make sure your notifications are on because you guys don't want to miss a beat.
I know.
But we love you guys. You got anything else?
You still ain't did that stuff. When you gonna do that?
Tomorrow. I could do it tomorrow.
Cool.
I got something to show you guys tomorrow.
But I got nothing else.
All right. You want to tell them what we always end with?
So, like Candy always says, honey, the absolute best is yet to come. But baby, we still got work to do. I'm about to send you guys your invoices for the virtual event.
Good night.